Georgetown, Penang. We're here for the first time and we've heard nothing but good things about Georgetown, so we are really excited to be here and I have a feeling we're going to have a really nice time.
Yeah, me too. The weather is quite nice and I think we're just looking forward to exploring all of the street art and of course the amazing food. We are out for breakfast, except it's 10:30, so it's a late breakfast. We're starting the day with an Indian breakfast, which we haven't had probably since India, but it's a nice filling way to start the day. And we've ordered some idli, some onion rava masala dosa, and of course a sweet lassi. So we originally started with the idli, but now the dosa's come, so I keep looking at that. But the idli is a little steamed rice, flour and lentil patties. They're nice and warm, very soft. And then we've got the selection of chutneys. I'm just going to have a little go for all of them. It doesn't look like we've ordered much, but last time we were in KL, we completely overdid the food. And then I got heat stroke, so I couldn't eat anyway. So we're just sort of pacing ourselves a little bit today. Oh, it's a little bit spicy, but it's nice. I can't quite tell what the flavour is, but it's good. Oh, I like this one. This one's very flavourful. A bit more spice, but that was my favourite so far. Let's try this one. I don't know if this one's onion. This one looks like it's got chunks of onion in. This one here is still my favourite, so if anybody can tell me what it is.
Thank you.
What are these chutneys, please?
Coconut chutney, tomato chutney and sambar.
Oh, okay. It's a very nice man. I was asking what the different ones were, so he said this one's a coconut. Although this one tastes like really savoury. Before we've had like sort of a coconut milk. This one, I love this one. He said this one was onion and tomato. This one is so good. And then he said this was a sambal. But this one is definitely my favourite. I'm sorry, I've almost eaten it all now.
So this is the onion masala rava dosa and it's massive. We've got the same dips that we've got with the idli, but no, let's tuck in. So it's full of this potato-y, vegetable goodness. So as is the Indian way, I'm going to eat with my hands. So I'm going to get a bit of dosa, which has got a bit of the veg in, and I'm going to go for this one. That's so tasty. The dosa is really like crisp, and you've got the softness of the potatoes, a bit of the onion, tomato, everything in there, all together. That's really nice. I don't think we're going to finish all this because we've got other things to try, but really nice. We also got a sweet lassi. Oh, just hits the spot. Love lassi.
Okay, sorry if we pronounced that incorrectly. I've just realised I think it's dosa, not dosai. It's because it had an I on the menu, so it's confused me a little bit, but it's my turn to try. It's so satisfying to eat. And I think having the onions in the batter as well, oh my god. They're like a little bit caramelised. So tasty.
Not a bad first stop. Now, next stop I'm very excited about. We're going to get some dim sum.
On our way to get dim sum, we've stumbled across this street. You'll probably see behind me in just a moment all the brightly coloured umbrellas. It's Armenian Street, which is really popular on Instagram, so we thought why not come down here and have a little walk and let our food go down a bit more.
As beautiful streets go, that was stunning. I feel like every town has its like most beautiful street and they're okay, but they're not great. But that was beautiful, and just Georgetown in general is beautiful. So back onto the dim sum train. We're on our way.
welcome to our next stop. We are at a dim sum valet. We've never had dim sum before, which is basically like Chinese small plate. When we got here, there is like a huge selection of things that you can pick from. We were a bit overwhelmed with choice. As you can see, we only got a few because, again, we're going to be trying lots of food today and we don't want to make the mistake of eating too much. So we've gone for the pao, which is like a little dumpling filled with red bean. So this one should be quite sweet. This one was, I didn't expect it, this one, but the lady said this one's very popular. It's one of their most traditional ones. I think she said it was chicken and mushroom rice, I think she said. I'll try and open that one up. Oh, that looks good. And then the last one was the mochi, which is, she said you can get peanut and pandan, but we've just gone for the peanut because she said that one was the best. So it's a glutinous rice flour dipped in loads of peanuts and sesame seeds. I think we should dig in. It's like so thick. Oh, it smells very like a nice chicken broth. Oh wow. It's like you're gonna like this. The rice is so soaked in like this thick chicken flavouring. It's like so full of flavour. That was so nice. I really, really like that. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like, but because the lady recommended it, I was like, yeah, let's see it.
So Laurie loves the first dish. I'm going to try the second dish, which is red bean pao. Oh wow, that's delicious. So I love like the bao dough. I just love that generally. This is delicious, and the red bean paste, so good. Hope that's focusing. This was a stop I was really excited for because I just love like dough and bao, and there's so much variety. Like Laurie said, we just kind of panicked and picked three that sounded good, but this is a great choice.
Okay, last one. It's got a lot to live up to now because these two have been so good. I'm a little bit nervous because it said rice flour, and I think that's like the dessert we had the other day and I wasn't keen on the texture. So now I'm a bit worried, but it is like covered so much in peanuts, so. I like the taste, it's the texture. Sorry guys, I just don't do jellies, and this tastes a lot like jelly. No, it feels a lot like jelly, sorry. The actual taste itself is so good. Like really sweet peanut, and then you've got those sesame seeds that make it like a little bit savoury. It's so good. It tastes real good, I just wish the texture was different. Overall though, I think this has been a winner of a stop. The food has been so good, the staff are very, very friendly, and I'm not sure how much it's going to be. I don't know whether it's by each dish or whether you just pay one set price, but we'll find out when the budget's all gone, so let's see. I think it's that yellow one there, if you try and attempt to crab.
Do you want a lassi?
Yeah.
Can we just have one lassi, please?
Mango lassi.
Yeah.
Mango lassi, yeah?
Yeah.
Just one, that's all. Thank you. So that all happened in a bit of a blur. We found this food stop that does Murtabak, which is like a fried pancake, and we walked to the first entrance and the guy kind of explained there's chicken, there's beef, there's mutton and there's mixed. We've gone for chicken. He then sort of ushered us down to the next restaurant to sit, and he told us to order there. Then we sat down and he had followed us down with what we wanted and just put it in front of us, which was really sweet. So it looks really, really nice. So, like I said, it's a fried pancake with lots of different fillings. I'm gonna try and decipher what's in there. There's some like onions, I think some egg, some chicken, and we've got another mysterious sauce. I always trust the mysterious sauces because they always end up being really nice. So. I think it's exactly what I said before. I'm not really sure, but I just know altogether it's delicious. This is just a very nice, slightly spicy curry. Really nice. I couldn't quite work out online if this is more of an kind of Indian influenced dish or a Malaysian or one of those kind of dishes which kind of just encompasses all of Southeast Asia in different parts, so very nice. We've now made our way across to the Kek Lok Si temple. I think I said that right. It's still pretty warm, but we're hoping it's going to be a little bit quieter, so we can have a good look around because it looks absolutely stunning just from here.
It does. To be fair, we've come now and it's 4 o'clock. It closed at 5:30. We were going to come tomorrow originally, but the weather looks really rubbish, and I don't know if it have the same.
Yeah, I think we need to.
Might be a little bit misty-handed, so very excited to see. Because it's so peaceful, and there are people sort of praying and taking a moment to light some incense and some candles, so I feel like I need to be quite quiet and respectful. It's got loads of different rooms. I don't think we've ever been to a temple this big, and I feel like unfortunately we're probably going to miss some bits out because you can just keep going, but it's honestly, it's so beautiful. I think it's probably one of the most beautiful that we've ever been to.
So these are wishing ribbons, so we're going to get one each. I've picked mine, which is the family to be safe ribbon, and I'm going to tie it on this little tree over here. Nice and safe.
I was a bit stuck on which one to pick, so I think I'm going to pick wishes come true, because this is a year all about dreaming and yeah, just feeling those good positive things. There we go. I'm not sure if you can see behind me, but there's this huge bronze Buddha statue, so it's 36 metres in height. We did want to be able to see it today, but unfortunately the little funicular cable car was closed. Then the golf buggy said that nobody else was allowed up because all the tickets have sold out. That was about half an hour ago, so we still had half an hour in the temple. So it looks like it's probably not going to be a possibility on this visit, but we have got to see a lot of the temple today. And it's absolutely beautiful, absolutely so stunning, so much architecture, and you can literally go through each different door and see something new every time that you walk around.
We're finished at the temple now, but we're both feeling very hot, sweaty and horrible, so we're going to go back to our hostel, shower, and then we'll magically appear at the street food market. Alright, so now we're at Chulia Street Food Market and we're hungry.
I'm hungry. We're at our first stop. Well, I say first stop, it's more like a random, wow, that looks good, let's see. So the first dish is one that Matt's seen that's quite popular, which is char kway teow. It's flat rice noodles with big juicy prawns, lots of bean sprouts. It looks like there's a bit of egg in there, I think, and there's a definite smell of peanuts. It looks like there's some little ground peanuts on there, so I'll give it a little mix. You can also see some spring onions as well. Oh, I think there's like a little leaf under there as well. Okay, so these prawns look so good. Okay. Very nice prawns. You said you wanted spicy, and I was like, a little bit, and then she laughed. There was a tiny, tiny bit of spice, not much. Get some of the flat rice noodles. Very nice.
So next up is papaya. We have normal papaya in KL, which is really nice. This time it's fried. And I think we've got a sweet chili dip with it as well. Before I eat these, there's a really strange rule in Georgetown where you have to have a drink to sit down. So there's like a little guy scurrying around getting you to buy a drink. So we've abandoned our table and we're standing instead. But yeah, never heard of that before. So I'm just going to try this. It's red hot. Oh, that's so good. The outside's so crispy and the inside's so doughy. I can't really distinguish what's inside because it all just looks like a big mush of things, but that's really nice. And that sweet chili is just a little bit spicy, but delicious. This market's pretty small though, so I think we'll move on to the next market now in search of more foods.
Which one's better?
I think maybe this one marginally, but that could be recency bias. I do suffer from recency bias quite heavily and quite often. Where are we?
We're at Kimberly Street night market. We're waiting for some tasty, tasty duck, we think. We've just seen this massive queue, followed the queue, and it looks like this lady's chopping up. I'm actually salivating thinking about it. This really tasty piece of duck and then putting loads of sauce on it. So we thought, okay, yeah, let's just see if the queue goes down a bit. If anything, it's got a lot worse. So yeah, we thought we'd better join the queue now.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure exactly what it is. It looks like duck, but we're going with the mantra of there's a queue, it looks nice, it looks fresh, we'll try it.
Yeah. This looks so good. I hope it's worth the wait. So it's actually braised chicken legs. So I think there's only a couple of dishes that they do. The braised chicken leg being one of them. You put a chicken leg on the plate, then absolutely smothered it with like this really thick dark sauce, then put some other sauce on it, then put some little spring onions on, and then I think got some sweet chili sauce there. So I'm excited to try it because literally the queue is getting bigger by the minute. Oh, we've still got the bone in. Very tender. Wow. It literally does just fall off the bone. I'm having some real chopstick issues tonight. What's happened to me?
Need some lessons. Thoughts? Like it? Not like it?
It tastes good. Was it worth the wait? I'm not entirely sure.
Time for dessert, and we've got the ice kajang, which I'm told has beans in it, jellies, shaved ice, creamed corn, looks like it's got ice cream on it as well, and various syrups. And I don't really know where to start. So I'm going to try some of this pink shaved ice, and some of the cream corn, some of the beans, and just start with that for now. I'm not really sure where to start with this. It's an extraordinary texture with all that together. It's really refreshing, which is really good, but I don't know. It's such a weird mix of the beans, the sweet corn, and then the sweet ice. I really don't know how this became a thing, but I'd love to know. But yeah, it's okay. It's nice. It's just a really confusing assault on the senses.
Do you know what? I didn't think that was going to be for me. I thought that was just going to be like too many textures, too many flavours all at once. But you know what? I actually quite like it. The pink ice tastes like it had a bit of a flavouring of rose, a little bit like Turkish Delight. The ice cream was really, really good with loads of peanuts in. I actually like the texture of the red beans, like quite soft, with the crunchy corn. I actually quite like it.
I'm not convinced. Good morning to our second day in Georgetown. We're on our way to the Chai Rasta market in order to try and pick up some breakfast. Feels a little bit cooler today, which is a godsend, because yesterday we almost, I don't know,
Melted.
it was warm. So yeah, on our way to get some breakfast.
我哋有嘢地並要嘅上局。
We just had a wander around and we've decided to settle on an old favourite, which is basically what we had at the market the other day, the Akam Bai. I need to find the pronunciation of it, but that was where we had the corn, but this time it's like a pancake with peanut butter and banana, so very Western breakfast. But it's just a bit of what we feel like today.
It's so crispy. It's like its own hard shell. You made a good choice. You got like the sweet, doughy peanut butter, the banana. I think it's like the first fruit we've had this entire trip. And this is so crispy. Delicious. We have the soft one in Langkawi, which is really nice. This is also very nice. Good stuff for breakfast. Is that actually you?
Huh?
Is that you?
Yeah, no, this photo. From this photo.
This is the celebrity.
From this photo. Actually, the who want to draw,
Yeah.
he want to take me the photo and then he want to draw.
Wow.
And when he see this photo, and then he don't want to take me. He take this one and
Oh, you're famous. That's amazing.
awesome.
Brilliant.
I tell you one philosophy. Philosophy na kavide ito na. I'm not able to round the world,
Oh,
but my mural
yes, you have.
round the world.
Yes, very true.
Is it philosophy?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. That's really nice.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you.
Oh, what a nice man. So we'd read about this little lane on, I think we've seen on TikTok somewhere, but we couldn't actually find how to get up here. We've randomly just stumbled on it out of Chai Rasta Market. And the guy who's sitting here with the sewing machine just said, oh, look around this corner, that's me. And then he told us that basically he hasn't ever travelled, but essentially so many people have taken a picture of this street art in Georgetown that technically he has travelled. How sweet is that? Oh.
Oh, so nice. So what we've noticed about being in Georgetown is there just seems to be really nice cafes all over the place on every street corner. We're almost spoiled for choice. Now we're getting a little bit too warm, despite what I said earlier, it is still very warm today. So we've decided to come to this cute cafe, have a drink and cool down. Coincidentally, it's actually just brought us to the Hin Bus Depot, which we thought was closed, but it apparently opens at 12 today. So luck has brought us here, and I guess once we had our drinks, we'll have a look around. But for now, we're going to cool down.
Hi.
Grab the, oh, which one is it? The chendol with the,
Yeah. Chendol is our top seller item. And you have to stir before you eat.
Okay, stirring. You might be wondering how we've got here with food again. So we're no longer at the Hin Bus Depot. Unfortunately, there wasn't much there. I think it's more busier on a weekend. So we decided to make our way back to our hostel. But of course, first we had to try sendol, which is a sweet dessert very popular here. I'm very excited to try it. Unfortunately, a little bit it's melted now. The man said we need to mix it first. So you've got the coconut milk with some ice. You've got they look like little noodles. They are rice flour noodles, and they have the colouring of the pandan leaf. That's why they're bright green. I'm not sure if I'm going to like them because my experience of the rice flour hasn't been going well. And then you've got these little beans. Actually, when she put the beans in, they started steaming, so I think they did feel quite warm. I want to try some of the milk though. Ooh. That's quite nice and refreshing actually. I'm a bit nervous to try this now. I'll just try one. That isn't too bad actually. It doesn't feel as squishy, maybe because it's all mixed in with the milk. It's not quite as jelly-like.
Better or worse than the Kajang?
To be fair, I like them both. I was surprised about it yesterday, so I didn't think I was going to like that at all. And actually, I really liked it. To me, I like them both.
Not bad. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not a huge fan of either the Kendall or the Kajang. I'm sorry, it's just not for me. One of the things that Georgetown is most famous for, besides its street food, which we'll get to later, is its street art. So we found a map of the internet and we're going to follow it blindly and see what we can find. We're about 3 to 4 stops into our street art tour, or self-guided tour, but we're a bit racing against time because it's thunder, starting to rain a little bit, so we're just trying to cram in as much as we can before the inevitable rainstorm hits. So we're walking double quick time. Wow, some of these pieces of art are absolutely stunning, but I think this one is by far the most beautiful.
I don't know if that's... Oh, it has got cheese in. Taz. Panic then. It's not very Malaysian, is it? Okay, so it's a not very Malaysian dish, but we are in Little India. And the other night, we arrived quite late to our hostel. We were super tired. We'd had a ferry trip and a bus trip, and we were just needed carbs. So on the taxi, so when we were in the grab, I saw a sign for cheese naan, and I was like, I just need some cheese naan. So we came to this place and they did a garlic cheese naan, and it is so good. So now we're back again. And the people here think they're a bit mad just ordering a naan bread with like no curry, but it's just such a good snack. And they've got a huge piece of garlic on with loads of butter, loads of cheese, and then this vegetable gravy. So excited to tuck in. Oh, it's hot. Cheesy, doughy, garlicky goodness, except everyone in the hostel thinks that we smell. We're currently in the Jetty food court. There's not many people here. There are quite a few food stalls to pick from. Matt and me had a look around. We weren't sure what to pick, but then all of a sudden Matt said, I found something, go and sit down and I will surprise you. I'm not sure what the surprise is going to be, so I can actually see Matt sitting over there. I hope he's been asked to wait for his food. He's not just joined another family and just left me. We'll see.
I've got us our first dish. Do you know what it is? This is fried frog.
Fried frog? Frog's leg?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm scared. Okay. I've never had frog before. Have you?
I haven't, but I thought, let's try something different. It's also fried, so how bad can it be? And it just looks like chicken, so let's try something different, you know? I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try some frog. So I'm going to give it a try. I don't know why, I just fancy trying some frog. You know what? That's actually quite nice. If I hadn't have told you, you would have thought this was like chicken. I think it helps being deep fat fried. That's actually not that bad. Quite nice.
It looks like chicken, but ooh, on the inside it doesn't. It looks different. It doesn't smell. Yeah, it's okay. I think my brain's just like thinking frog, frog, frog. I don't think it's like chicken though. It reminds me of cod, like a deep fried battered cod. I think it's more fishy than meat, but it's still, yeah. It's not too bad actually. I don't know if I'll have it again. And like you said, probably the batter does help it, but at least I've tried it.
So the Jetty food court was probably the worst street food market we've been to so far. We read on the reviews that it was kind of more catered to tourists and the food wasn't as nice and just various things, and that's probably true. The other two that we went to yesterday were much better, but we're going to try and redeem the night with one more street food market, which is the Red Garden Market.
Red Garden Food Paradise.
Red Garden Food Paradise. Looking for a gap.
It's dangerous because I need to sneeze as well. I can't afford to. Oh dear.
Right after this car. Oh yes. Winner.
Okay, let's look where we're going. If anybody's wondering why I randomly have satay in the street, it's because we were walking up the road and saw this little tiny food stall that had a Korean dessert on it. Shall I show? Which is like a toasted marshmallow with chocolate chips and peanuts on, and then ice cream in the middle. And then we got chatting to the guy who owns it, and he's like, well, actually I'm closed because it's my birthday and I've got all my friends and family over. And then next minute he gave us free satay for his birthday. So yeah, I've got a bit of both now. What a cute evening. So this looked so good. We were literally crossing the street and we were like, we need to try that. Oh wow, just dropped the chocolate chips. So we asked for vanilla ice cream inside. I'm not sure if this, it says it's Korean traditional dessert. I'm not sure if it's just like a tourist thing, but it looks good.
Is it nice?
Yeah. It's sweet, it's gooey. She got this little blowtorch out to like, you know, singe the marshmallow, but yeah, it's a good snack. Also, it's like really raining now, like so heavily. Hopefully it will last for like a couple of minutes and then it will clear and then we go to the next stop.
So we made it to the Red Garden Food Market. We didn't realise, but we're actually quite full, so we just ordered one small dish to try. But overall, it's actually a really nice market. Loads of different types of food, loads of choice, loads of seating. I think there's even live music that might be starting soon. So overall, it seems like a nice market. Probably should have come here first, but yeah, we're quite full, so we just ordered some small pork dumplings, and they should be here soon. So since we ordered, there's now live music that started, so hopefully you can hear me over these sick beats. Anyway, let's have a taste test. Nice. Let's have a look at some inside. So it's like minced pork, just mixed with a load of spices, and that's it. So super simple but super delicious. That's quite good. This is very nice as well. Delicious. I'm absolutely stuffed. I can't eat any more. But yeah, this is a good street food market.